All right, so I've been sick for about a week now. Jacob brings home something from that school he works at least every couple of months. So I get it. I kind of warded off the last one, but this one, no. I got it full fledged in my chest, and for several days here coughing, and it's just been a little bit rough, to say the least. Especially when I got to go out and work and drive, and so it's just really, really hard. So I got a word today. My wife is working night shift, so I'm in my office, and she's doing nights for like 2 weeks just to train some people in the department she works in, the clothing department, I guess. So she accepted or volunteered to do nights for a couple of weeks. It's going to change the whole schedule in the house for a little bit. But that's fine. I don't know if I can do a show every second day. I'll see. Maybe there'll be a little bit of an interval between shows here for the next little bit, but that's fine too. And speaking of being burdened with sickness and life and everything else, I decided to do the word study on the word burden or burdened. So there is your Greek. You'll have to excuse my coughing and stuff, and I'll read these scriptures, and I'll get through it. And the English elements is perfectly said, heavy or be heavy. And it feels heavy on me, this sickness, and burdened with it. But we look forward to an amazing, spectacular burden of glory coming, which will be out of these mortal bodies that are dying. We will have new bodies, and powerful new bodies, immortal, not able to die, and we'll be able to be free of this dying to die. All right, so the concordance scripture here. Now, I shared this one on one of my previous videos with the word bear. But Galatians 6:2, bear one another's burdens and thus fill up the law of Christ. 1 Thessalonians 6:2, neither seeking glory from men, neither from you, nor from others, when we could be a burden as Christ's apostles. 2 Corinthians 1:8, for we do not want you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning our affliction, which came to us in the province of Asia, that we were inordinately burdened over our ability, so that we were despairing of life also. 2 Corinthians 5:4, for we also who are in the tabernacle are groaning, being burdened, on which we are not wanting to be stripped, but to be dressed, that the mortal may be swallowed up by life. I love that passage right there. So we are in a tabernacle, a fleshly tabernacle, groaning and being burdened. And we're not wanting to be stripped. We're wanting to be dressed in our immortality. This mortal must put on life and swallowed up by it. Beautiful. 1 Timothy 5:16, if any believing woman has widows with her, let her be relieving them, and let not the ecclesia be burdened, that it should be relieving those who are really widows. 2 Corinthians 2:5, now if anyone has caused sorrow, he has not made me sorry, but in part, lest I may be burdening you all. 1 Thessalonians 2:9, for you remember, brethren, our toil and labor, working night and day, so as not to be burdensome to any of you, we herald to you the evangel of God. 2 Thessalonians 3:8. Neither did we eat bread gratuitously from anyone, but with toil and labor we are working night and day, so as not to be burdensome to any of you. 2 Corinthians 11:9. And being present with you and in want, I am not an encumbrance to anyone. For the brethren coming from Macedonia replenish my wants. And in everything I keep, and I shall be keeping myself, that I may not be burdensome to you. And 2 Corinthians 4:17. This is the beauty passage here. For the momentary lightness of our affliction is producing for us a transcendent, Aeonian burden of glory.